What's going on, guys? It's Highway of the SCS Dawn of Dawn here. And today I kind of wanted to try a different loadout. You know, lots of people using a lot of meta stuff, but I kind of just wanted to see if I could make like a mostly turret loadout. So here we have the EMS mortar, we have the autocannon sentry, and we have the mortar sentry, and I'm bringing myself a quasar cannon to kind of take care of the stuff that I don't trust the turrets to do. And we're gonna see how this goes. We're running the Trailblazer scout armor. We're running the LAS-16 sickle, although I'm kind of thinking about going with the breaker, a stun grenade, and the redeemer as always. And yeah, we're just gonna see how this goes. We're on Helldiver 9. This is a retrieve valuable data mission. We're gonna run it and just see if we can't make something happen with this loadout. I have not even played with this loadout yet, but I've been kind of trying to deviate away from the meta and then probably make some videos about some more unique and just off meta alternative builds that you can use for solo Helldiver 9. So expect more videos like this one if this works out. Hopefully we'll be able to get this in one run here. But yeah, let's drop in and see what's going on. Alright, we're gonna drop in away from the bugs. We only gotta call in our quasar cannon. We gotta be careful because we don't have anything to deal with close range enemies, so a lot of this is gonna be a skill-oriented market. In fact, I'm gonna call resupply in right away, just so I immediately am all good on that front. It feels weird about my display here. That's what it is. It's on borderless windowed. There we go. Borderless windowed will sometimes mess with your refresh rate on a lot of games. Okay. Let's head towards the first secondary and go from there. I only see 3. I guess there's 5 nests. Kind of strange. Usually there's a lot more outposts. Alright, so the way I kind of view this build and how I'm going to play with it, it's going to be a lot of avoiding fights when I can. And just looking to clear objectives and then set my turrets up ahead of fights that I know I'm going to take. And then use them to engage at the same time as me. Is kind of the plan here. And then use the quasar cannon to hit enemies that I don't trust my my turrets to kill. I should have brought the impact grenades to close up bug holes. I see a stalker over there. I want to get away from all these bugs I'm next to before I engage the stalkers. He's stuck right there. I might even just come out with that real quick. I think his nest is literally right here on my left. So with the small bugs, try to avoid any bug breaches. No need for us to do anything crazy. That's one. Grab these samples while it's recharging. Alright. Oh no. I thought that I would still hit it regardless. That's unfortunate. Come on. There we go. Stalker lair taken care of. We're actually going to need to hell bomb this objective because of this loadout, which is going to add some time. But this looks like a good opportunity to set up some mortars. And then go ahead and engage on these guys here. I'm kind of saving my autocannon sentry for when I see a Bile Titan. Just gonna let the EMS mortar slow all these guys while the regular mortar gets some kills. And while I'm just using my gun to pick off targets one at a time here. The focus never changes. We always deal with hunters first and foremost. Looks like we got a hunter patrol coming up behind us. Maybe I should have called my autocannon down. If I can't lure them away from the sentries. Oh. Ouch. Gotta be careful with your mortar. When bugs start getting close to you, it likes to do that. Ugh. I've used a lot of stims just now. I'm gonna call this in. See if we can't get some good supplies, get our stims back, get some ammo back, all that good stuff. Oh, where did you come from? I didn't even see you on my screen. Stun these guys. Oh no, not the spiky plants. Clean these guys right here up. Still got more little guys to deal with coming up. Yeah, in hindsight, bringing impact grenades would have been good, but again, I literally just was like, you know, I kind of just want to try something new and just record it and just see how it goes. That's what we're doing. Okay. I hear a Bile Titan. Okay, he's all the way over there, so we're not even gonna bother right this second. I'm gonna call in the Hell Bomb for this thing. Oh, I haven't called a Hell Bomb in so long. You can tell that, like, I don't have the codes memorized. Hold on, take that charger out before it causes problems on my Hell Bomb here.
Hell Bomb arm, clear the area.
Alright, there's a radar station right here. We'll hit that next. There's probably going to be bugs there, so I'm thinking I'm going to call in my next mortar. Another resupply here soon. I see some bugs, so we're going to call in a mortar here.
Sending down sentry.
And here.
Tactical asset nearby.
And I'm going to just try to stun these guys and kill them before... there's more on my left. As I said, before they call in a breach, but... just too many to avoid. I missed that charger because he turns. Resupply will come back here in a little bit. You know, I almost got through this without them calling a bug breach. If I had just been more aggressive, probably could have been good to go. Oh no. I don't want to get hit by mortars.
Deploying equipment package.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Oh, always pay attention behind you. How could I make this mistake? We're good. You know, it's interesting. It's providing like a definite new kind of challenge for me in this game, which I'm absolutely not opposed to. We're gonna hit this while this is all going on. This EMS mortar is providing us with a lot of like CC to kind of clear us out here. Let's start this. We still haven't used our autocannon all that much. I'm kind of saving it for when Bile Titans start to come through these bug breaches. I'm gonna use my Quasar cannon, and the autocannon is like a combo. Aw, I really thought that Brood Commander would die before he made it over to me.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
I'd like to land on this charger. Okay, very good. There's another charger there. But you know what? I guess I'll just start calling in my rail cannon as like a engagement buddy as well. Oh, that was further back than I wanted to dive. I didn't want to ragdoll there. I really am just such a big fan of the Redeemer as a secondary. I get this charger off my plate. No! We got more bugs. Calling more mortars here in a second. I kind of want to reposition because I really don't like the terrain I'm fighting on right now. It's too varied in height. It's on that guy. Let's call that down, like over there. Oh, call that over there. I'm gonna die again. Yeah, I just don't have good enough resources. Alright, lesson learned. From now on, I'm calling in my rail cannon every time. Because, like, basically we're having issues with killing at the moment. But if I had just called in my third turret and didn't get greedy, we wouldn't have this problem. Now, what I am gonna do as well is I'm actually just gonna use those turrets over there as a distraction. Because the bugs are getting attracted to them. So now that they've cleared the area, I can just come up here and knock this out and move on. We still have great time. I mean, only 10 minutes into the mission. Stun those guys so I can knock this out. Actually happy they called in a bug breach there. Means that I'll be able to grab my Quasar and move on. Probably even kite this way and then circle back to my samples there.
100 meters.
And wherever I go next, I won't have to worry as much about a bug breach. I am going to stop to kill the hunters, because they can always ruin a run very easily. God, I miss eagles. I need to call in a turret here to kind of pull some aggro off of me. Alright, we've optimized this out a little bit. I just know now that I need to actually use my autocannons more. That autocannon should actually do a little bit of distracting at least. Wow, it just instantly broke. Alright, that needs to be at a further range. I was hoping it would take a couple more hits with the upgrades, but I just want my samples, man. Where did I even die at? All the way over here? I didn't feel like I was that far.
Outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Guess I was. I didn't grab them on my first run through. Let's see if I can cut the bugs into these plants here to slow them all. Use a stun grenade to continue building my distance. Now we have our EMS. Put that down. And now we're gonna go this way and hit this. And we'll circle back around the map. We could have knocked out that other primary while we were there to be more time efficient, but things happen, you know. Oh, please no. I think we're good. Alright, that EMS is gonna come back up in 2 minutes. The mortars are really good because unfortunately sentries are super fragile right now. I guess instead of the autocannon, maybe I should be bringing one of the like the Gatling sentry, but we haven't seen any Bile Titans, which is really where the autocannon kind of shines, because combo its damage with your laser cannon damage and you can really do some work to a Bile Titan, and with the mortar as well. The mortar will hit the Bile Titan So have you, the mortar, and the autocannon all shooting at a Bile Titan, and the damage will start to stack up in that case. Also gotta keep my eyes out for the super sample rock here. I haven't really been looking for it. Alright, there's a Shrieker nest over there. I'm just gonna knock it out with a Quasar cannon at range. Nice safe distance. There's nothing to bother us here. Check our radar here in a second. That's one tower done. We got stuff walking towards us, so we're just gonna move around a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's moving towards us anymore. One more Shrieker tower. I can see it in third person. It's right there. I think I can knock it out from here. I want to avoid taking a fight with this Bile Titan if I can. The other Shrieker tower I think just needs one more shot on it and then it's good. You can see it from here. There we go. That's done.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Okay. Looking good on time still. We gotta go and start knocking out the primary. We've knocked out all the secondaries aside from the Spore Spewer, but I mean that's not even really a difficult thing to deal with.
Sending down sentry.
Worried that one of these, wow, that bounced so far. I'm worried that one of these sentries is gonna actually aggro the Bile Titan over here, but who knows. Oh, it got very dark suddenly. There's the, I don't know why I threw that stun grenade. You can't stun the Bile Titans anymore. You know, it's sad if my sentry hadn't have bounced here and I had aimed it a little bit better, that should be doing some good damage against this Bile Titan right now. Said he's gonna knock all my sentries out. Force me to deal with him without it. Which is okay. Quasar Cannon's still good for that, but just adds time, you know. Oh, don't kite that way. Couple more shots should be enough.
I need stims.
Oh, I don't have any stint. Oh, I'm dead here. I see. I thought there were no more hunters to deal with. I should have known better. Oh, now I'm really dead. Man. And there's another patrol behind me.
Deploying reinforcements.
For the Bile Titan at least. If I can't grab my stuff and get up out of here. Oh my goodness. Bouncing all over the place. Run into the plants. There we go. Now I should be able to get away actually. Those little like spiky like star plants really do a number on movement for you and for bugs, which I am a fan of how it actually affects the bugs too. Really makes them handy and less annoying to run into because they actually have a useful purpose. It definitely felt better when I used the autocannon in tandem with the mortars there. I think if the autocannon had been on top of the hill, it would have been even better because it wouldn't have just gotten one shot immediately by a Bile Titan spawning on it. But that was on me for throwing it at the rocks instead of like actually paying attention to where it was going to land. But it dealt with that bug breach pretty effectively. And again, the biggest part of this build for me is that it's just a nice change of pace. lets me kind of alter my playstyle a little bit, do something different, find a new way to approach Helldive difficulty. Now ideally we've cleared all the bugs out of here, so we can actually get to work on this terminal. On a resupply while it's doing its thing.
Sending down sentry.
I'm gonna set up some sentries here because I see a patrol heading towards me, and I know I'm not really trying to spend a ton of time like kiting and all that.
Have a taste of democracy. Freedom forever.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Man, one hunter. The one hunter wasn't there. Could have been so different. Although, still doing work, actually. The autocannon managed to deal with that charger that I thought I was going to have to deal with. Thought for sure that charger is going to be able to make it over and kill my stuff, but turrets dealt with that. They really did. They handled it.
Step closer to mission completion.
Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, we'll hit that. Actually, no, let's hit that, because we can hit the Spore Spear on our way back up to the other primary. Very nice. Oh, okay. I'm pretty happy with the performance of this build during that fight there. I think a Bile Titan getting thrown into the mix at that moment could have made things a lot more difficult. However, it performed extremely well. And I could even see this being a very viable build with a team. You know, you just have one person who's like kind of more of the heavy killer, or at least just someone who's running something more meta with like the 500 kgs or the rail cannon or whatever else have you, while your priority is like just keeping the team alive by killing hunters and bug breaches and doing objectives. I could definitely see this fitting into a team environment pretty well, because that was a really easy bug breach. I mean, that was even easier than arc thrower stuff, because the EMS and the regular mortar and the rail cannon were just chaining kills together. It just goes to show how important having good turret placement is with this build as well, because compare that to the previous breaches and it was a whole different scenario, you know. So again, a big thing while I'm doing this is I'm trying to avoid taking unnecessary fights, because, you know, there's just no need to spend all your mission time fighting bugs and wasting time. You don't get bonus XP for kills or anything like that, and it just takes one really gnarly bug breach to really waste like 8 minutes of your time, because you're just constantly running, or you die a bunch of times, have to figure out how to get your samples, and you have bad kiting or whatever else have you, you know, or you don't kill every single bug and then they call in another breach. So just focusing on moving around and getting the objectives done and not picking fights we don't need. There's the super sample rock. We're gonna go after that here in a second. What do we have to do here? Is it just grab, okay, collect the hard drive. All right, let's get set up right here. This looks like a good position for our sentries, so let's start calling them in. Let's go engage. What the?
You will never destroy our way of life! For prosperity!
Have these good old super samps.
Have a taste of democracy!
Those things are doing work on bugs I'm not even perceiving. Gotta get my samples. Alright, now for this. This is where things are gonna get a little interesting because we gotta run this hard drive all the way across the map. Meaning we only have our secondary. I mean, I guess we can just drop it. It's really not as big of a deal as I'm making it to be. But, you know, gotta make it seem like it's more challenging. You know what I mean? I think if turrets had more health, this would really be a fun build to run. I would like to use the Gatling Sentry more. The problem is, where does this hard drive come out? So like over here? Where am I collecting it from? Uh-oh. Alright, good luck, sentries. That one is all you.
North, far.
My rail cannon gonna turn. Turn way too late. Oh, sounds like it died though. Nope. He's still alive. He's hurt though. Okay, we're gonna move, keep it moving. I'm not really trying to kill that Baltine. I mean, he's weak. He's bleeding and took a lot of damage. There's not really a need for me to kill him though, to be honest. I mean, I was just kind of watching to see how the turrets would do. I know the mortar and the autocannon can actually put out some decent damage against him. Let's go ahead and just knock this out. I don't really need to use a Quasar cannon to hit that, but I'm going to, because I can. Alright.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Keeping it moving. Got 13 minutes left. Got room for error. You always want to use your full time when you're running these missions solo. Because you want to like use the automatic call-in that happens at the end of a mission to extract rather than trying to extract and chill at the drop zone. Gives you much more room to actually move around and avoid enemies. I'm in a really bad position here. Hoping I can make it up to this objective without alerting any enemies. Now, ideally what happens here is I can at least get this hard drive into position before I start fighting a bunch of baddies, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I actually think I'm going to just throw down my mortars now and then just go for it. So let's do that. I would love to... There we go.
Deploying sentry.
Oh, should have reloaded.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
My mortar's gonna shoot anything? Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. My mortars took way too long to start firing on those enemies. I'm gonna need to, like, gain some distance here and actually use my primary.
Sending down sentry.
That's called democracy!
We really gotta chew down some numbers here before they get close and it becomes a problem. We have good distance, so me and my autocannon should be able to reduce the
Have a taste of democracy!
swarm down a little bit here. Hard to see past all the smoke. Yeah, I mean, even in that situation, like, just having the autocannon there to help shoot things from above me is like, you know, felt like that was a decent performance to get out of your stratagems there. I wish, like I said, that those turrets had performed a little bit better and shot a little bit earlier. They took forever to start engaging. That put me in a bit of a tough situation. Well, we almost have our mortars back. We started this objective. I actually hate what these lights do for visibility, so I'm breaking them so I can actually see better. I know that's counterintuitive, but when you're standing under them, they're just so, like, visually impairing. You gotta turn this bad boy. Turn this, start the terminal, drop my mortars. Grab this rare sample. Let's drop these mortars because bugs are probably going to be here shortly. Oh, they're already here, actually. That's just two of them. Ah, there's more. I tried to stun him before that happened. Couldn't do it. That's sad. Alright, I'm gonna have to probably kite away from this objective. I'm just gonna do the same autocannon strategy though. I'm just gonna throw it on top of that hill right up there and let it help me out. Oh, please just die already. God, I hate when they survive way longer than I expect them to. Use another stun grenade to give me some time to shoot down some of these targets. There we go.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? Say hello to democracy!
Oh. Gotta watch your head. That's another big benefit of putting them above you. When you put the turrets above you, in general, when you have a turret that's not like a mortar, to prevent it from killing you and your team, try to elevate it above you, because then it takes you out of the line of fire. Little geometry lesson there. But anytime you're running any kind of turrets, that's what you want to do. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, that's everything taken care of there. I mean, I'll hit a couple minor POIs, but overall, honestly, this is a pretty fun build to run. It's definitely unique. Not having eagles is like, it puts you in a tight spot at times. Extracting will be pretty interesting because we don't have eagles, so if I run into any bug issues, I'm not going to be able to easily peel them off of me. But definitely a fun loadout. I'm gonna probably time skip this part like I usually do. since we have that extra 6 minutes, and just hit some points of interest in the meantime. So I'll see you guys in 6 minutes probably. And if I don't time skip it, it means something interesting happened. So, you know. Interesting showcase of just how good the minus 30% visibility is on this armor. Alright, we are 10 seconds from extraction here. There's patrols literally everywhere, but I think I can get around all of them.
Super destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
Minute 40 to extract. The extraction is right over yonder. We're just gonna try to keep this nice and quiet. This to extract with this loadout, we definitely need to try to avoid contact for as long as possible, because it's not exactly easy to set up turrets while on the run. And the risky thing about extracting at this stage of the mission is that if you die, that's it, right? So if you're trying to get out with samples, like I always try to do, right? Sometimes I don't, but I always try to get out with samples. You want to make sure you're like getting on the Pelican as soon as it gets here. So I have my map open because it's actually going to tell me where enemies are as I'm walking around. So I see enemies are starting to come up from behind me, so I'm going to slowly start moving to the Pelican. And I'm going to make sure I'm paying attention to my screen, because I can actually see further than my radar is. So if a patrol starts coming from in front of me, I gotta make sure I do some like moving around them. But looks like we're going to be pretty easy to extract here. Again, just waiting and not making a fuss. And as soon as the Pelican is almost here, I'm going to start running over there. I'm going to start moving now, because by the time I get there, Pelican should be arriving. Start running. Keep in mind the Pelican doesn't land right at 0.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
I hear bugs over there. Pelican is gonna
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
ideally clear them out. Oh, I might be too far. Oh no. Oh no, oh no.
Countdown initiated.
Have I misjudged the distance? I thought I'd be able to run right through here. That's okay, we're gonna stem and get over there. Don't leave me, Pelican. Alright, we're good. We timed it literally like just right.
Pelican 1 beginning descent.
So I was maybe a little bit too far there, but overall, I mean, outside of that, that was a pretty seamless mission. We died twice, but we got out with super samples. I mean, it was a fun build. It really was. If you want to see more meta or non-meta builds, I'm going to be putting more together. I mean, it's fun to play the meta, but it's also fun to see what else you can do. But yeah, Quasar Cannon plus turrets, pretty good. Avoided a lot of Bile Titans. You know, the ones we did find, you're able to very easily lose because of the scout armor. So yeah, solid. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe and watch for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm probably gonna just go ahead and make another one, to be honest. See what else we can do. What other creative builds we can do. Let's check the stats. Yeah, we did. Probably kind of low kill count. Because again, it's like a mixture of stealth and like planning. It felt very strategic, which I liked. It felt like I actually was planning my engagements more. Whereas normally I can just kind of... Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely coded. I can kind of just like get in there and start killing. 467 kills. I mean, that's okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.